Hi, I'm Lamar, and I'm sitting on the beautiful Millennium Bridge here in Denver. Check out this structure. It's by the Union Station, and that's Commons Park over there with a huge hill that's nice to sit on. Well, I have learned to always listen to my spirit, but boy, it challenged me this one, and I have to follow it, period. It ended up not being too much of a challenge, as it was an adjustment to learn about the raw underside of life by becoming homeless. Something I feared my entire life because of my upbringing. So I arrive in Denver, as written in the description, on July 21st. I talked to my 30-year friend, Mary Featherstone, and I could stay in one of their two guest bedrooms until things settled, which would take about 3 weeks. Then I landed, checked my Facebook messages, and she said, "It's not going to work." And I thought, oh shit, I'm homeless. Yikes. In that moment, my heart developed an AFib and a failing left ventricle that was taking in enough blood but not pumping out enough. The AFib has like 300 microsecond bursts. It's supposed to have one to do the heart chamber. So energy affects us, and that shock caused me to develop that. So I stayed at the airport for 2 nights while my ankles swelled about 5 times their normal size, becoming red and hot. And I thought the next day I should just go into Denver and see what happens. I ended up being at the public library and called EMS because I knew I was needing help. Denver Health is the most superb hospital ever. Their team was as good as anything on the planet. What I hear about Mayo Clinic. I was on the 9th floor with a beautiful view of the mountains. Being in Denver, they would check in on me, and I'd either be laughing or crying because I was home. And I was about to be homeless in 2 days when they released me with 2 sheets of homeless shelters. And I thought, here goes. So I picked one and lasted about 2 weeks before I realized it's just a horrible environment. I found some bedding. I found a warm place against the wall of a Baptist church. Between that and some bushes, no wind and warm, except 4 days ago, I woke up to slush at 4:30 in the morning, making all of my bedding and clothes wet, except some short pants that were too big and a jacket that both of those I had put under the covers with me. So I'm freezing from 4:30 till about 10. I'm riding the free 16th Street Mall bus. That is a nice place. And a visitor from San Diego asked, "You must be cold." I said, "Yeah, I'm looking for $20 to get some pants from Ross Dress for Less right down the street." So she reached in her purse and gave me $20, and I thanked her. I went to Ross Dress for Less, and they didn't have any jeans, which were cheaper, my size, and I found these, I guess, running pants, and I put them on. They fit, and I told the lady who tended to the people who took clothes in to try on, I said, "I've only got $20 and I won't have the tax for this." So she said, "I use my employee discount and I can buy them for you." She said, "Come back in 30 minutes when I'm off break." So I did, and when I came back, she had bought me these pants and this shirt, both comfortable, and she said, "Keep your $20." there are angels in life that come in and say, here. So that was very good. I got warmer. And luckily, Denver is having the warmest fall, of course, on record. Except for that one wet, slushy day that I'll remember forever as part of this journey. I truly have met some wonderful people, but especially this one young man who responds to my energy, my emotions, my mentorship, and he's a very close friend for life. So Jesse is a good guy. So there's always some kind of silver lining, they say, to the clouds. I found that. And now the reason this GoFundMe is to get me enough money to go to Austin to maintain my fully paid for Tahoe, and drive it back to Denver to use it as my bed, my apartment through winter. Next year I'll be receiving a big check from some contract that I mentioned in the description. So I appreciate all the angels out there that have listened to this, that it will help. And please do contact me for a spiritual mind treatment or a spiritual session, because they're truly amazing. Amazing healing opportunities. Or if you want some brain neural skill programming or that sort of stuff, just let me know. I love you all and thank you for your assistance.